Hey everyone, I hope you guys had a great week. This week I have multiplication examples that we're going to go over and do together. They are all 2-digit by 2-digit. So we're going to do them the same way as we did the ones previously. I think there's 20 of them that we're going to work on this week. So we're going to start over here with our 8. I'm going to color code the first one, but I'm not going to color code the rest of them. So I think you guys should have a pretty good handle on the way we line these up now. And so we start with 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. So we put down the 6 and we carry the 1. Then we have 8 times 2 again. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 1 is 17. So we make sure we line up our numbers in the columns of place value. Okay, then we're going to move over a place value. So now we're at the 9. So because our second number has to be lined up under the 9, we're going to put a 0 to hold our place value. Okay, then we start with 9 times 2. 9 times 2 is 18. So we put down our 8. We carry the 1. We have 9 times 2, which is 18 again. Plus 1 is 19. So we put the 9 under our next number and the 1 in a place value in front of it. So that's what it's going to look like with our two partial products. And then to get our final product, we're going to add them together. So we have 6 plus 0 is 6. Seven plus 8 is 15. So we put down our 5 and we carry the 1. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 1 is 11. So we put down the 1 from the 1's place and we carry the 1 that was in the 10's place. And we have 1 plus 1, which is 2. So our final answer is 2,156. Okay. On our next problem, we have 12 times 78. So we start with the 8, and we're going to do 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. So we put down the 6. We carry the 1. 8 times 1 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. Now we move over to our 7. We put our 0 to hold our place. We do 7 times 2, which is 14. So we put down our 4 and we carry the 1. 7 times 1 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. And now we're going to take our two partial products and we add them together. So we have 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 4 is 13. So we put down the 3. We carry the 1. And we have 8 plus 1 is a 9. So our answer is 936. Our next one, we have 83 times 34. So we start with the 4. We do 4 times 3, which is 12. So we put down the 2. We're going to carry the 1. Now we're going to do 4 times 8. And 4 times 8 is 32. Plus 1 is 33. Now we move over to our 3. We're going to put a 0 to hold place value, because our next answer has to line up under the number we're multiplying it by. So we have 3 times 3, which is 9. And then we have 3 times 8, which is 24. So our 4 goes under this 3, and our 2 goes over here because it's a different place value. It's really important to make sure when you write your partial products that you're lining up your numbers based on place value. So we have 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus 9 is 12. So we put down the 2. We're going to carry our 1. 3 plus 4 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. And then we don't have anything to add to our 2, so we're just going to bring that down. So our final answer is 2,822. Our next one, we have 35 times 81. We start with the 1. We do 1 times 5. 1 times 5 is 5. Then we're going to do 1 times 3. And 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, we're moving over to the 8, so we have to put a 0 to hold our place value. So our next answer is going to start underneath our 8. So we have 8 times 5, which is 40. So we put down our 0. We're going to carry our 4. Now we have 8 times 3, which is 24. Plus 4 is 28. We're going to take our partial products and we're going to add them together. So we have 5 plus 0 is 5. 3 plus 0 is 3. And then we're going to bring down our 8 and bring down our 2. So our final answer is 2,835. For our next one, we have 45 times 60. So we start with our 0. We're going to multiply both numbers by it. So 0 times 5 is 0, and 0 times 4 is 0. We're going to move over, so we're going to put a 0 to hold our place value. 6 times 5 is 30, so we're going to put down the 0, we're going to carry the 3. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 3 is 27. We're going to add those together. So our final answer is going to be 2,700. Down here, we have 77 times 83. We start by multiplying both top numbers by our 3. So we have 3 times 7 is 21. So we're going to put down the 1, and we're going to carry the 2. 3 times 7 is again 21. Plus 2 is 23. Move over to our 8, so we're going to put a 0 to hold our place value. We have 8 times 7, which is 56. We're going to put down our 6. We're going to carry our 5. 8 times 7 is again 56. Plus our 5 is going to be 61. We're going to put down our 1 under our 2 and our 6 beside it because we need to make sure we're lining up place value. Okay, now we can add our partial products together. So we have 1 plus 0 is 1. 3 plus 6 is 9. 2 plus 1 is 3. 6 plus 0 is 6. So our final answer is 6,391. Our next problem, we have 46 times 52. We start with the 2. We're going to do 2 times 6, which is 12. So we put down the 2, we carry the 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. And we're going to move over to our 5. Put a 0 to hold our place value. We start with 5 times 6, which is 30. So we put down the 0. We carry the 3. We have 5 times 4, which is 20, plus 3 is 23. And we add them together. So 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 0 is 9. 0 plus 3 is 0. I'm sorry, 0 plus 3 is 3. And then 0 plus 2 is 2. So our answer is 2,392. We have 19 times 68. So we start with our 8. We're going to do 8 times 9. $72. So we're going to put our 2 under the 8 and our 7 is what we carry. We have 8 times 1 is 8, plus 7 is 15. We move over to our 6. So we're going to put a 0 to hold our place value. We're going to do 6 times 9, which is 54. We put down our 4. We carry our 5. We're going to do 6 times 1, which is 6, plus 5 is 11. We add them together. So we have 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 4 is 9. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then 0 plus 1 is 1. So our answer is 1,292. Okay, now we have 86 times 34. We start with the 4. We're going to do 4 times 6, it's 24. Put down the 4, and we're going to carry our 2. We have 4 times 8, which is 32, plus 2 is 34. Going to move over to our 3. So we put a 0 for our placeholder. 3 times 6 is 18. We put down the 8, we carry the 1. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 1 is 25. And then we add them together. 4 plus 0 is 4. Four plus 8 is 12. Down the 2, we're going to carry our 1. 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 1 is 9. And then 0 plus 2 is 2. So our answer is 2,924. Our next one, we have 98 times 43. So we're going to do 3 times 8, which is 24. So we put down our 4. We're going to carry the 2. 3 times 9 is 27, plus 2 is 29. We're going to move over to our 4. So we put a 0 to hold our place value. We have 4 times 8, 32. So we're going to put down the 2. We're going to carry the 3. And now we're left with 4 times 9. 4 times 9 is 36. Plus 3 is 39. And we're going to add those together. We have 4 plus 0 is 4. 9 plus 2 is 11. So we're going to put down the 1, we're going to carry the 1. 9 plus 2 is 11, plus 1 is 12. We're going to put down the 2, we're going to carry the 1, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So our answer is 4,214. Our next one, we have 65 times 43. 3 times 5 is 15. So we're going to put down the 5, carry the 1. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 1 is 19. We're going to move over to our 4. So we're going to put a 0 to hold our place. 4 times 5 is 20. We're going to put down the 0, we're going to carry the 2. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 2 is 26. So we're going to put our 6 under our 1 and our 2 beside it. Okay, and then we add them together. So 5 plus 0 is 5. 9 plus 0 is 9. 1 plus 6 is 7. And 2 and 0 is 2. So our answer is 2,795. Our next problem, we have 98 times 92. Start with the 2. 2 times 8 is 16. Put down the 6. Carry the 1. 2 times 9 is 18. Plus 1 is 19. And then we move over to our 9. We're going to put a 0 to hold our place value. And now we have 9 times 8. 9 times 8 is 72. So we're going to put down the 2. We're going to carry the 7. Now we have 9 times 9, which is 81. Plus 7 is 88. So we're going to add those together. So we have 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 2 is 11. Put down the 1, we carry the 1. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So we put down the 0, we carry the 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. So our answer is 9,016. Our next problem, we have 88 times 86. 6 times 8. Sorry, 6 times 8 is 48. So we're going to put down the 8. We're going to carry the 4. 6 times 8 is 48. Plus 4 is 52. Okay, now we're going to move over to our 8. So we're going to put a 0 to hold our place value. And we have 8 times 8, which is 64. So we're going to put down the 4. We're going to carry the 6. 8 times 8 again is 64. Plus 6 is 70. So we're going to add those together. 8 plus 0 is 8. 2 plus 4 is 6. 5 plus 0 is 5. And 0 plus 7 is 7. So our answer is 7,568. Okay, this is going to be the last problem we're going to do. We have 48 times 49. So we start with 9 times 8. 9 times 8 is 72. So we put down the 2. We carry the 7. Now we have 9 times 4. 9 times 4 is 36. Plus 7 is 43. Okay, we're going to move over to the 4. So we're going to put a 0 to hold our place. We have 4 times 8, which is 32. So we're going to put down the 2. We're going to carry the 3. 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 3 is 19. So we're going to put down the 9 under our 4, and we're going to put down the 1 beside it. We're going to add those together. If 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. 4 plus 9 is 13. So we put down our 3, we're going to carry the 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So our answer is 2,352. So I'm going to go ahead and stop right there for today. If you have any questions, you are free to email me or talk to me through Google Hangouts. If I don't hear from you, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you all next week.